how beautiful, like, to be able to look at emotions as information,
Yeah.
right? Instead of like, oh, they're really scary, and so I have to stuff them and like la 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 la, don't listen to them or medicate for them later in life or whatever. But like, oh, it's information. So what's that information telling me? But it's only one source of information, right?
Yeah.
There's also, God's word or what people I trust are saying to me about the situation or whatever. And the I of me, can weigh in all of that information. So emotions are just a piece of that, but they're not a piece I have to be scared of. I can take in that information, assess it, and then make an appropriate response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that we are living in a world in which the emotion is the only thing we're listening to.
Yeah.
And if you bring up an emotion in me, then you have to apologize,
Right.
because this emotion
Yeah.
is huge. And like, you can't argue with my emotion,
Right,
and my truth is my truth type
Yeah.
thing. And it's like, whoa, like when
Yeah,
did we
yeah.
give, I don't know. I feel like when I was a kid, we didn't give emotions anything.
Right.
Like, we're like, whatever, that's just how you're feeling. That doesn't
Yeah.
matter. This is the truth.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is not healthy. Like, I don't think that was good. But I also don't think it's good
Yeah.
to say the
Pendulum
emotion
doesn't
is
have to be-
king.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't have to go all that way. And
Yeah.
especially with the,
It went from like, I think, therefore I am, to like, I feel, therefore I am.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. And it's like, I actually had this conversation with a young adult in at least the last couple of years, and said, you are not your emotions. And you should have seen the like look of shock on the face, like trying to like assimilate that information.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So I do think it's a little bit different than when us old people were
Right?
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. And social media and
yeah,
agendas and everything. Right?
yeah,
Yeah. You have to be responsible for my emotions.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what a burden to place on me.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, I could barely be responsible for my own emotions, let
Yeah.
alone my little people around me,
Right.
let alone the people in my like 5-foot radius. But I
Right.
can't be responsible for everyone
Yeah.
everywhere on Twitter
On the
and
planet. Yeah.
Facebook and anywhere else. Like,
Yeah.
that is not,
Yeah.
and that's such a giant me monster too. And it's like, that's
It is.
not going to make you healthy
Right.
at all.
Yeah. Yeah, because you never end up growing into a sense of self,
Yeah.
right? Because now my peace and contentment is contingent on not just you, but like everybody on the planet and what they might think of me, or
Yeah, that's really scary
Yeah.
and dangerous.
So it can look like, oh, it's being compassionate, but it's not authentic compassion.
No.